Am I streaming? Hello, and welcome to this blah. Hi, sorry, I'm nervous. I've never sort of done this before. I can't zoom in because I don't have Optifine anymore, and I'm really not used to talking in first person. So today I'm going to show you how I build in my sort of Japanese style. I'm just gonna. Right now I'm in creative, but I'm gonna show you how to build it. I'm gonna use cheap materials so that it's easy to build in survival, so that sort of you can build it yourself. I suppose I'll give a tutorial on the sort of. I suppose they're like shogi doors. That'll be easy to do. But I'll bring you over here. I want to do quickly. Oh, I have to stop in. Because I have a friend here. Have I food from? So yeah, you might notice that this roof isn't. It's a bit strange. That's because I'm going to show you how to do this roof. I'm not actually going to build this roof. I'm going to go build an easier roof. On this, I have it over here waiting. So this is going to be like our little archery. This is like the fletching sort of villager thing. You could build these houses for yourself, or you can build them for villagers. I use them for villagers because I like to live with villagers. It's always nice to live with villagers. So I've laid out the foundation already. It's a 7 by 10. You can build it whatever size you kind of want, but I would advise always keeping the sides. Always keep the sides an odd number, because that'll affect the roof. Okay, so let me just grab my little book where I have all my designs down, just to keep me right during. I should have done this already, but there. Okay, so these are the materials we're going to use. It's just spruce log, some spruce bits and bobs. I've picked mud. You could use dirt. You could use any material you want for filling. You could use any sort of wood or anything. You can change these materials. These materials aren't set in wood. Are set in wood. Set in stone, as it were. You can do it yourself. The idea of this is to just show you how to build, and then let you can yourself can build it whatever way you please, using whatever materials that you want to use. So I've just picked very cheap materials just to show you how to build it, so that if you want to build it, you can. So first of all, I've it laid out. This is just in the middle of these. So first of all, we just come up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do that on all the blocks. You do actually come up more on that middle block, but you could just, I'm not sure how tall, I think it's 8 blocks you come up on it. Alright, I'm just gonna very quickly, is that 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, I'll show you in a wee second. I'm just gonna do this while it's. Is that 5? Yes, it is. So everything comes up 5. Everything comes up 5 blocks. Easy peasy so far, right? You can see the layout. I've changed this. I sort of changed the layout so that you can see that it's the 2 gaps all the way around. So once you've come up 5, I'll come up 5 on. Oh. I'll come up 5 on this little guy here. So he's not alone. I'll come up the next one on him. Once you come up 5, I want you to join them at the 5th block. Except your doorway. This is going to be my doorway here. So I'm going to join it at the 4th block. Okay? But everything else, just join it up at the 5th block. Okay, join all these at the 5th. 5th block, 5th block, 5th block. Even this guy, 5th block. Come down, we're going to 5th block this. And then last one. Bingo! So now we've got a sort of skeleton, if you will, of a house. Okay? So I'm going to come down here. And I'm actually just going to put a bar here. You don't need to do this, by the way. You could just have this regular. I'm just being fussy. So this is going to be open. I'm going to have this open so that you can like, and I'll have like a little sort of, I don't know what to refer to it, like a little bench area, shall we call it? So this is going to be open. So you're going to be able to come in here. And then this is going to be our actual door. So from here, I'm going to pick up this, and I'm going to put stairs, and I'm going to pick up our mud, which is just going to be our like, it's going to be our this decorative block basically. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Actually, I'm going to also lift you, because we do that. Oh, I misclicked. 1 2, and then we're going to fill this in with the mud, which is, it can be anything. I'm just using mud because it's cheap. It's literally just dirt. You could make this dirt. It really doesn't matter. So I'm just going to do that all the way around except for our doorways. And then on the other side. 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2. Okay, and that's our door. Okay, so now we're just going to, easier if I fly, but I wanted to, no, I'm going to stay grounded. It's just cool so I can show you that this is doable in survival. I'm actually going to put 2 blocks here. There's going to be a door here, so don't panic. So these are going to be mud, like so. Just like that. And the other side, very quickly. And on top of the door here, like so. And then I'm going to fill in this area. I didn't put, so I did that wrong. So you need like that too. And then we can just fill this area. Like so. I'm actually going to fill this area now. And I'm going to 1 2. I'm going to put a wee notch on the door like that. You don't need to put a stair. You can put a regular block if you want to, but it looks fancier with a stair. We'll put a wee door on here so that you can just come in here. So now that we've done that, we are basically halfway. This is basically halfway done. So I'm going to, I don't need the dirt anymore. I'm done with the dirt, I believe. I'll keep that in my inventory. I need, this is the inside. I'm going to take a little bit of gravel just for the inside. Just going to redo this really fast. It really affects nothing. It's just to keep me right. And I'm going to stair here. Okay. Now, I'm going to use slabs here because it's cheaper. Could very, very easily just use blocks here, but I'm not going to. Let me see. Where will I put? Okay, well I'm going to leave a gap here. And I'm going to don't need to do this again. You don't need to. This is just me being fussy. Bring this down like this. I'm gonna change direction, which doesn't look important, but it will be important at the end, just for this sort of effect. I'm going to find the edge of this, like so, and that is kind of the interior. Just this is all. That's what you don't need to do this. There's just put a campfire here. You've got a fire on the go. I'm now going to go to the 6th block here. This should... Oh, maybe it's a 5th block, actually. I'm doubting myself now. Let's... Yeah, let's... I'm going to take you at the... I've done it there like that, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to take you one higher. And I'm going to do this. This looks very actually, I'm not going to do this. Ignore me. I'm just going to do what I know first, which is the roof. Let's do the roof now, just to keep me right. Going to go down. This is the middle block, so just push. So that's that block. You see there? That'll be the, if it's 7 wide, must be the 3rd block, is it? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So the 4th block in the middle, between the 3s. This will be the hard bit. I'll show you how to do this. I will do the sides first. Okay. So what you do at the sides is, you have to find the middle. Okay? Which is very difficult on this because this is 5 blocks. This is so the middle will be the 5th block. So it's this middle bit here. See these two? These are the middle blocks. So I'm gonna take it from these middle blocks and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 4, 5. It should be 5. And I'm just gonna come to the other side and do the exact same thing. Oh, not like that, like that. There we go. There we go. And then it's coming away from... I'm going to sleep so that you can all see what I'm doing. Boom, bingo. Okay, so I'm going to change that up. I'm going to go like this. I like coming from the outside. There we go. So you should technically do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should technically do it like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to specify the reason you do 5 is because it is 10 long. Okay? That is the reason. That's the reason you do 5, is because it is 10 long. Okay? So let's pop up and do the roof because it's easier. So I don't believe I need any of these. I'll keep them in the inventory. I definitely don't need the gravel. That was just for the inside. So now I'm just going to take these 2 blocks. Now what we do here is we come here and yeah, we're going to go like this with the slabs and just go around the outside, just like this. I'm gonna float, but of course you can do it if you're in survival. I would advise just using like a water block and then sneaking around the side like this. Okay, don't do that. If you just sneak around the sides and take your time and just build it. Oh, I never done. It's okay. I'll do that now. It's easy to do. Oh. course, if you're in survival, you won't be silly. I'm just trying to rush it, trying to get it built, just so you can see just what we're building. 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it should look like that, and then we're going to switch over to the stairs, and that is going to go 1, 2, 3. Just going to switch to the stairs now, and then slowly start to come in. Okay, like this. I picked spruce just because it looks good, and I picked, this is birch. These are birch stairs, and I picked them just because it's a cheap material, if that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put, you can put like I'm gonna just pick a dot bot. I'm just gonna pick this dirt. This is just, that's just a filler, okay? That's just a filler block. So what we do now is we keep going, but we're not going to do these sides, these inside bits. What do you say? If I come to this and just fill this. Okay, and I'm going to come around the other side and do exactly the same thing on this side. Alright. Just slab. Easy peasy, right? So, what I'm going to do this here, I'm going to put a stair like this, and I'm going to put a stair like this. And I'm just going to close this off, like so. And I'm going to come down, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side, as you can imagine. Oh! Like so, nothing's perfect. There we go. So now we've got that done. We should be able to just, if we click on this part, it should give us a stair like so. So we just come up like this. Boop. Okay, and same again on the other side. Just we're going to slowly build up. No, just there. That's easier. Okay. So I'm not going to come any further yet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do inside of this. So this should, what block is this? Yeah, it should be, that should be the block above. So it should ideally be here. Doesn't look quite right. So let's do here. This is us. I'm gonna do here, and then we're going to come up like that. We're probably gonna have to come up again, like so. I'm just gonna try and emulate that on this side. So here, and then up 2, and then I'm going to try and grab our little friend in the middle here, bring him up as well. There should be, I should have done that. I'll fix that on the way down. So this should be here. Now, I'm not going to do all the way in, because I'm about to switch back to the spruce. Okay. So now I'm going to just switch to the spruce. like so. Trust the process. So cross the spruce like that. Just like so. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to come down and I am going to put this like this. I'm going to should I? Technically you could just, well, you don't need you could leave these open like that. It's not going to harm you. Like nothing's going to sneak in and kill you, if that makes sense. It's very unlikely something's going to sneak through this, but if you really want to, you can stare here and here like so. Oh, I've missed a log here apparently, so I was just going to rectify that. So that's this, and I'm literally just going to come up, slab the top of this. That actually might look better as a full block, but I'm just going to have a look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna replace that with that. I'm gonna replace this with this. Let's make it longer. Put this here and here. I'm going to go in here with this. Oh! Like that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to come out. Okay, out one block. And then what I'm going to do is, do you remember the little gate? Pinch your little gate, just come up and put him on there, like that. Just like that. Did I change this? I didn't change this side. This is the side that wasn't changed. So it should look like that so far. That's, honestly, that's kind of it. Apart from, I'm just going to change some things on the inside. So the inside, that's going to look like that. Okay, so these blocks don't matter. So you could fill it with either your spruce. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a block under here and run it all the way across here. So this'll be the 6th block. Okay? And run it all the way across. You don't need the, you can fill, yeah, like I was saying, you can fill. I'm gonna take the dirt. Let's try the dirt. And I'm just gonna fill this part. Those two. Just to save blocks. You don't need to do that one. Just to save blocks. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep so that you can see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do, I'll sleep so that you can tell. Is my audio broken? Give me 1 second. Oh. Sorry. Misclick. Beep, beep, beep. Is my audio working? 1 second. Yes, it is. It's just trying to play tricks on me. It just wanted to scare me. Okay, thanks a lot, I guess. So yeah, if we just take this, what we can do is we can cheat it by just filling these in with reverse stairs, basically. So like that, like that. These are just regular, so we filled up to before. Okay. So, and again, with this, it's just the exact same thing. So we go, actually we've got our little false block waiting for us just to fill in. So you just come up here, do this, and then slowly work our way to here. Okay. And then once you do that, it's as easy as just filling up. No, you know what? Slabs. Let's save block. Let's use slabs. Just to save a block. Because stairs are quite hard to... Sorry. Stairs are quite hard to... They're quite material heavy. So we're going to end up like this. That is kind of everything. I'm just going to take this for now. I'm just going to... Actually, we're not done. Incredibly, there is one thing left to do. And it's this. So I'm going to put a stair like this on this block here just before the end. I'm going to do the exact same thing here. And it's going to vein dramatically as we're ending. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that. There's the slabs. And it should look like that. And I'm just going to put a little lantern there. Just to light it up. Okay. So. Your building should... It's a little dark in here. But it won't once you put the... in fact, I'll go do it now. Give me 1 second. Put this back. And I'll put these back in my inventory. And I'll just run quickly over. Gee, well, let's fly to this one. I'll show you the interior of this one. So the interior of this one, if you watch the wee shoes, we've got like a little, we've got the little campfire here, and we've got the little seating area. And these are just spruce. They're like stripped spruce. If you just strip the spruce logs that are on your floor, they will look like that. Okay. This is just got one in it. And this floor isn't gravel. I've done just the pathing for that one. Let's just fly back to where we were. Put our little campfire in to light up the building in here. And then all we have to do left is put our door on. I like it the other way, please. And that's it. That's really it. That's really it done. Now, just a little decorative advice. You might have noticed I've left this. All that is for here, just for exactly for this purpose, to get vein off the roof. It's for vein to run down. So it's quite was quite handy that the vein came on to demonstrate this exact purpose. was very sweet of it. Now let's have a little look at what we built. It's a nice little cozy starter house. It's not very big. Doesn't need to be. You can add... actually, I will show you what you can add. I'm going to get rid of these because we've used them all, correct? So we don't need them. So what I'm going to add now, let's move that, is a little building to the side. Okay. Give me the spruce trapdoors. And then let's grab some chests. What do you think? Where are they? In the bottom? Chest, chest. There we go. Bingo. So it's not going to be very central. We can do it at the back here. So if we do this, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, and then we go 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll get this lovely sort of bit like that. Let's pinch this back. I'm going to go like this, okay, so that you can still open this, and then I'm going to go like this, and then we're gonna close this up. So it should look something like this. Ideally you should really put doors in front of it. Actually, let me just redo that slightly. I'm going to go, I should get a door first. That's what I should do. Let's get a door. Let's put that back. We don't need them. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need our chest. We've got them down. See, we do need this for the other. Yeah, no, I'll keep that and that. And I'll get, we want the doors off this. So you should get, when you craft the door, you should get 3 doors. So this should be easy enough for you to do. So you should have 3 doors left. So if you want, this is houses for you. Just do that. Bang a couple of those on. So you could even just leave it like that. But if you want it more, oh, sorry. You want it to look more like a little hut. You can put those on, and then you open that, and you've got your double chest here if you need storage. That's my advice, okay? So that's kind of it for this building. So before I go, I want to show you this building here. That roof. I'm going to put that roof on this building. I'm going to show you how it's done. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's good. And we just, well, it turns out I can't sleep through the rain. So let's just do it in the rain. Let's get soaked. Or perhaps, you know what, I'll show you in here before I start. So this is just a little izakaya, they're called in Japan. It's a little diner, basically. It's got a little seats here. You've got Tabimono-san, who is going to sell his food here. These are all his little his menu, basically, of like what he sort of sells and what he buys. It's very easy. I can put this down. He can't get out because I've got 2 trapdoors here. So it's 1, 2. And on the second one, at the top of the second one, you put another trapdoor so that they can't get out, basically. That's how that works. And he's got his own movie, excuse me. So he's got his wee workplace, and he's got his wee bed. So, uh-oh. Excuse me. Okay, that's him in. But he's got a little light above here. It's to see him, the bar, the 6th block. It sits on top. So that's, oh, he's in bed. Okay, perfect. So he's gone to bed. I too will go to bed. I'll go to bed over in this house here. There's a hopper here, as you can see. This is a more expensive building that I built just to sort of show. I'm just gonna jump into bed. This is a more sort of it's a more expensive building, as in material wise. It's not very beginner friendly. I have wool up here on these boards just to stop things from spawning, because it might get a little dark up here. I don't think anything would spawn, but I've just wooled it just in case. You can't really tell. If you're like just jumping in, you don't notice it. But it's just to be safe to stop anything spawning. Is why that wall is there. And as you can tell, I've made it out of mushroom block. I love mushroom block. It's one of my favorite blocks in the entire game. As you can see, this roof is it's done with this log, this oak wood, which is the oak log 3 times. It just makes such like it's such a good thatch looking block, but you have to put it down in a very specific way. So I'm going to show you now how that is done. So you might notice that I've kind of built the roof, but I've built it out of dirt. That is because we're going to put these oak wood blocks on top of this dirt. It has to go, you have to like push it down on it like that. So you have to place it down on top of this dirt support that I've made. So you make like a dirt support all the way around, and then you just place these oak blocks just like so into these spots. I'm just gonna come across. Now there's a wee on this building I have made it's a block taller technically, this building. So this building's 6 tall instead of the 5 that we did. And the reason it is a block taller is to fit this little extra roof in. If you need to fit an extra, if you want like an extra roof underneath the roof, which sometimes Japanese buildings have, make it 6 tall. Make the building 6 tall. I'll give you a little look at this building after I'm done. So that's that. And then we come up again. These are like the sort of fittings underneath this block I'm placing it on. Oh, come on. Okay, and we're going to keep going. Just always remember just to place it flat down, face down like this on top of these blocks. You can't push it into the side of this. You have to go straight down just to get that. So it all blends together. The pattern blends together, if that makes sense. So continuing. So this is the middle bit. So I stop here. Okay. We stop coming up in the middle and we start coming up the side. Like so. And then just keep coming up here. Like so. And again. And again for the middle. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, right? Just remember to always place it face down. So I'm just going to do the other side quickly. It's going to slowly come up. You can see where the supports are coming up for the... So once we do that, we're just going to clear this. Okay. We can clear this block too. And for this particular building, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just going to slab it. It's just slab here. Okay. Slab here. I'm glad I kept these on me. So I'm going to now do this. I'm going to do this on the same block here. So it's like that. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place it flat like that. Okay. I'm going to come over the other side and do pretty much the exact same thing. Okay, push. Oh, that didn't cut. It doesn't matter because it's going to be covered. Okay, so again here, slabbed. I believe I did. Now, I want to talk about this building while I'm building it. So this building here is made out of, it's made out of 3 blocks just. I wanted to try and build a building using like minimal amount of blocks. So this building is made out of, it's made out of spruce primarily. Look, spruce, it's all spruce. That's a moss block, sorry. And then just andesite's the only other block in it. See, this is polished andesite. They're polished andesite. That's all spruce. Ignore the dirt. We'll fix that in a moment. But now that I've got that done, it's just removing all this dirt. So you will start to see it looking very pretty. Just gonna quickly remove this. Goes into a tree a little bit. I'm going to go back on the other side. Just get a little dirt on the other side. Okay, just very quickly. Try not to break everything. That's what it should look like. Now this is got an extra. I put an extra rim on that. It's not connected to it. It's just one down basically. Okay, half a block down on the outside of this block. This is the block on the edge there. So just in case you get confused. But yeah, this is all this is. It's all spruce. All the woodness is spruce, except for the oak on the roof. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna get rid of that, and I'm just gonna fill this so that I can ignore it. Sometimes I leave them open, but I'm just gonna. I kind of don't want to get rid of the dirt, all of it, so I'm just gonna fill it. So I'm just gonna fill it. I'm just gonna fill all the dirt so that nobody can see any of the dirt. Just gonna use it as like a base for the ceiling. Oh, hey. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the dirt. This would have been the dirt that you placed down for. I never done that side. I can go out and do that now. Be this side? Yeah. Just gonna boom, boom, boom. Alright, and then I'm going to, well, I'm gonna try and let's block that off. And then let's see if I can get back in. I don't know if I can get back in to the, yes, yeah, of course I can get back into the roof. So just, again, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. I'm actually gonna grab the slab here, okay? This block's all gonna be slabbed. So that means you can put like a little lantern on here if you need. Okay, if you need a little more, feel you need more light. You could put a lantern there if you felt, but you could also put a lantern up there if you need. Like I've done that one, you could put one up there. If you feel like you need to, that's why you have that flat that particular way. But yeah, that's how that roof is built. You just place it flat down. Actually, I'm gonna add. Let's add a little more, right? Who doesn't like a little more? Let's put a block there. Let's put a block there. I think that's the way I've done that one. But you could also do this. So you could also do this and put it that way. And then we could use our little gate that we've got like that. So you can also build it that way. Actually, I am going to build it that way. Not only am I going to go that way, I'm going to do this. So let's come in a block. kind of block, and then I think we should have 2 in the middle. So there and there. Yeah, let's go like that. And then exact same on the other side. So 1 away from the edge, right? And then a gap of 2. And I'm going to go to the edge. 1 block. And then I thought it was a gap of 2, no? Just 1 block again. And the gap of 2 at the middle. Is that how it's done? That must be how it's done. Let's double check. Yep, that's how it's done. Okay. And that's it. I'm going to sleep again, just so you can see. Let's sleep in the house we built. If I wouldn't stop crash landing. Let's go to the house that we built. So, let me just... Let's just have a little look. So this is what we built with in the beginning. Super fast, wasn't it? Super fast. You get your storage on the outside if you need it. But these are, I always build, I like living in villages, and I build these houses for villagers, for myself and villagers. Because you can, if you're playing by yourself, sometimes I play in servers, but usually I play by myself. And if I'm playing by myself, I don't need like big storage. I can keep things with the, in the villager houses and stuff. You can keep all that stuff in their houses. So actually, one more thing. There is one more thing that I want to show you. One more thing. Let me just restore order. So what you're going to need, I'm going to lift this. Okay. So I'm not going to, you can use that, but I'm going to use this because it's the same color as our walls. So give me a second. I'm going to, yeah, let's put 2 down. Yeah, let's put it here. Yeah. So 1 there and then 1 above. Easy? So easy. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to show you how to do those like shogi doors. Those like, so I need a white banner. And about, let's get 3 dye. And I'm just gonna, I'll just come across and use the shogi doors. I'm gonna come across and I'm just gonna pop this in here. So all it is we get this, and then the border. That's the easy one. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. There are different ways. There are different ways to build them. This is the easiest way. Okay, these are slightly more complicated. These ones on here, because they have the stripe in the middle. I will show you. If I just click this, it'll tell you. That is how, see that list? That is the order of how you do things in it. So it's a brown banner. So this is a white banner. This is you start off with a brown banner. And then you do that order. Okay? You just follow that order. The white chief, the white fez, the white base. So 3 whites and 2 brown dyes. That's the order, if you like. Even if you screenshot that image, that's the order you do it in. Okay, just to make that one. So, but we're gonna put the one I made on. Okay. So let's just come over here, and we're just gonna do shift click there. Oh, doesn't like me very much. Shift click there, shift click there. Really simple. Really simple, really easy. You could also just put a brown one on the bottom. If you like so. You tell me which one you prefer. like that. And you don't need the other side. You can just use that as a way in. And then if you like, you can do the same on the inside here, as you did there. Oh. But yeah, that's, I believe that is everything. That's all I wanted to show you. If you have any questions or like anything else that you'd like to ask, like please like leave a comment and ask, and I'd love to answer it. So basically this house, like I said, is going to be for the Fletcher range, the Fletcher guys. So I'm just going to have that like on the side or something. You know, I'll put it like not in front of this, but maybe in front of the building, you know? They're going there somewhere. But this is where they'll stay basically if I ever need them in a village. So that's just how I play. That's what I like to do and how I like to build, you know? So that's how I'm just rambling now. I'm just I'm just rambling now. I'm actually going to end. Okay? I hope you've enjoyed. I'm ending. I'm going away. I'm not talking anymore. You can't make me talk anymore. Goodbye. I'm ending. It's over. The stream's over. I can't find the stop. Yeah. Goodbye. See ya. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, please ask. Honestly, seriously. And I would love to do like maybe another building thing, like maybe I'll do like a city one next time or something else.